Hey there, sports history fan. This is Arnie Chapman of the Football History Dude podcast, and I'm stopping by this show real quick to tell you about a couple of cool giveaways that we have going on here at the network. Both are autographed books covering various topics of the NFL. The first is The Point After: How One Resilient Kicker Learned There Is More to Life Than the NFL by ex-NFL kicker Sean Conley. It goes over his unique experience as a walk-on kicker at the University of Pitt after never playing high school football. And then it gets into some of his time playing for NFL teams and so much more beyond the gridiron. The other is from author Kevin Bryant. His book is titled Spies on the Sidelines: The High-Stakes World of NFL Espionage. This book started as a curiosity, kind of a passion project to understand everything revolving around, well, Spygate. But this put Kevin down a rabbit hole learning about all sorts of espionage that has occurred throughout the history of the NFL. Both permissible and often the illicit techniques of gathering intel to try to impact the outcome of the game. To sign up for your chance to win an autographed copy of one of these books, all you gotta do is head over to sportshistorynetwork.com/giveaways and sign up. That's sportshistorynetwork.com/giveaways. Again, check out all the other podcasts that we have in the Sports History Network as well. But now, back to your regularly scheduled journey to the sports history timeline.
Now it's time to take a sports break, a look at sports history on a daily basis. Hello, my friends in sports history. This is Darren Hayes of the Sports Jersey Dispatch. Welcome once again to the Pigpen, your place for all things great in sports history. And we're going to be talking on our sports break today about the date of July 28th and all the great sporting events that happened on this date in history. We're going to start off by giving you our jersey numbers we'll be talking about this day. And the numbers are 1, 3, 9, 11, 13, and 46, and maybe a couple more to throw in there for good measure. We're going to start off on the date of July 28, 1940. The New York Yankees number 9, Charlie Keller, hit 3 home runs to beat the Chicago White Sox by the score of 10-9 with his brilliant hitting that day. Now, July 28, 1957, the Chicago White Sox, James Landis, who wore number 1, struck out 5 times in a single game. Not a very good day for Mr. Landis on that day. In July 28, 1976, Chicago White Sox John Odom, number 13, combined his 5 innings on the mound with those of teammate Francisco Barrios, who wore number 46 that day, and his 4 innings and no-hit ball to shut out and no-hit the Oakland Athletics lineup on that day. So 2 pitchers, 9 innings, no hitting for the Oakland A's. July 28, 1979, Dave Kingman, number 10 of the Chicago Cubs, became the 6th player in Major League Baseball history to have a second 3 home run game. So, multiple times having a 3 home run game for Mr. Dave Kingman. July 28, 1985, Lou Brock, number 24. Enos Slaughter, number 9. Archie Vaughn, number 21, and Hoyt Wilhelm, who wore number 31 during his career, were inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame. And I tried to pick some of the numbers that they wore most often, were most well known in. Some of those players had wore multiple numbers on multiple teams, but we're just trying to narrow it down to their most popular one. July 28, 1989, Atlanta Braves Dale Murphy, number 3 on his jersey, hit 2 3-run home runs in a single inning. 14th man in history to hit 2 home runs in a single inning. Now, he also ties a record of 6 RBIs in that one inning as well. So a lot of Major League Baseball records were tied by Dale Murphy back there in '89. And that same day, July 28, 1989, St. Louis Cardinals speedster Vince Coleman, who wore number 29, was finally caught stealing as his record streak at 50 attempts without being put out on an attempted steal finally ended. But somebody finally got him, though. But Vince Coleman, wow, he could really run the bases. July 28, 1991, Dennis Martinez, number 32 of the Montreal Expos, pitched the 13th perfect game in baseball history. I mean, think of that. That's over 100 years, and only 13 of them happened up till 1991. July 28, 1993, Seattle Mariner number 24, Ken Griffey Jr., became the 3rd player in Major League Baseball history to hit home runs in 8 straight ball games that he played in. In July 28, 1994, Texas Rangers pitcher Kenny Rogers, not the singer, the pitcher, number 37 of the Rangers, threw the only perfect game in franchise history against the California Angels. So now there's at least 14 in 1994. July 28, 1996, New York Yankee Darryl Strawberry. You don't think of him as a Yankee, you think of him as a Met. But he did wear number 39 with the Yankees in 96, hit his 300th career home run. Pretty amazing stat for everything that Darryl Strawberry went through. July 28, 1997, former New York Rangers center Mark Messier, number 11, signed with the Vancouver franchise for $20 million for 3 years on his contract. So hard to watch Messier and think of him as a skater for Vancouver when he was a New York Ranger for so many years and was the leader of that squad for sure. So that is our sports break for today. We hope you enjoyed this little bit of history. Hope you'll enjoy more by tuning in to JerseyDispatch.com website, Pigskin Dispatch, and the SportsHistoryNetwork.com. Till tomorrow, everybody, have a great Sports History Day. Sorry, but my pitching coach just called timeout and he's coming out to the mound. I think I'm going to get yanked for a reliever. We'll see you back tomorrow for some more great sports history on Sports Jersey Dispatch Podcast. We invite you to check out our websites, JerseyDispatch.com and PigskinDispatch.com. Not only see the daily sports history, but to experience the preservation of great events and people that play the games. Find us on Pigskin Dispatch. It's also on social media outlets of Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and don't forget the Pigskin Dispatch YouTube channel to get all your daily sports history. Pigskin Dispatch is happy to be associated with the Sports History Network, the sports headquarters of yesteryear, found at SportsHistoryNetwork.com.
This podcast is part of the Sports History Network, your headquarters for the yesteryear of your favorite sport. You can learn more at SportsHistoryNetwork.com.
It was just another ordinary day in the offices of the Pittsburgh Guardian newspaper circa 1924. But for Marla Delft, assistant editor, everything was about to change. For she was about to discover the awesome attractiveness of Row 1 brand retro sports paraphernalia items thanks to Orville Mulligan, sports writer.
And there it is.
Wow, Orville, that's really the bee's knees.
Isn't it just? A poster-sized replica of the actual 1909 World Series program cover.
I can see that. But where did you get it? And where'd you get it framed?
I ordered it from the Row 1 website, where over 6,000 items of sports memorabilia from the 1880s to the 1990s are available for reproduction, in multiple sizes and in several different materials, with over a dozen styles of frame to choose from for prints like this.
Well, I'm sure Mr. Delft would love to put up more of these in the office. But I'm equally as sure they're beyond this newspaper's budget.
Not at all, my dear Marla. See for yourself. Go to sportshistorynetwork.com/row1.
sportshistorynetwork.com/row1. Oh my, these are good prices. Oh, and look at this stuff. Oklahoma-Nebraska football, college basketball art, Michael Jordan items.
And so
retro
it was that
sports
Marla Delft
advertisement
discovered the
placards.
splendiferous magic of Row 1 sports memorabilia, arts, and prints. You can too by visiting sportshistorynetwork.com/row1. That's ROW1 today for access to the full Row 1 catalog of gallery prints and gifts like t-shirts, long-sleeve shirts, telephone cases, coffee mugs, blankets, pillows, towels, and even shower curtains. Act today for 15% discount off all prints with coupon code SHN15 and 20% off all other items with coupon code SHN20 at checkout. And keep your dial locked to the Sports History Network for the exciting chronicles of the 1920 sports world in Orville Mulligan, sports writer. Coming soon.